Revolting against the Catholic Church was never even a thought. It was just a big no. The Counter-Reformation changed the way people would live forever. The Catholic Church began receiving lots of power and people were beginning to question their authority. Before, if one were to question or go against the Catholic Church, they would persecute them. During this time, the Bible was in Latin and Mass was spoken in Latin. Hardly anyone understood the language. John Wycliffe had a different opinion other than the Church. Wycliffe was a Catholic who believed human authority came from God's grace alone. He translated the first English Bible to make it accessible for people to read it on their own. Wycliffe refused to allow church hierarchy. Another person who had a huge role during the Reformation was Martin Luther, who was a priest. Luther believed salvation and justification came from faith in God, not from doing good deeds. Luther wrote the 95 Theses, writing about all the wrong things the church were doing. He posted them at the front door of the church. Luther's message was spread quickly due to the success of the printing press. The church was aware of Luther's actions, and Charles V invited him to the Diet of Worms in 1521. Martin Luther was told to recant by Charles about everything he said about the church. Luther refused, so Charles put out the Imperial Act, which meant anyone could kill Martin Luther without receiving punishment. Luther lived his life with different beliefs from the church. He went on marrying a woman and had children, even though it was not accepted in the Catholic Church for a priest to marry. Lastly, another person who changed Catholic history was King Henry VIII. King Henry wanted a divorce from his wife, but the Pope did not approve it, so he revolted against the Church. King Henry separated all of England from the Catholic Church. He created the Anglican Church and made himself supreme head of the Church. The Reformation caused a lot of laws to be changed in the Catholic Church. Cells of indulgences were terminated and fundamentals of the Catholic faith were reaffirmed.